Hey, good morning. Happy Valentine's Day after. Hope you had a good Valentine's Day.
Day
We
we
did.
did.
We're
We're
talking today on February the 15th for the Geyer Cook Report episode about what's on our mind, just like I have highlighted there. As always, you can get to these show notes if you go to the Geyer Cook Report.podbean.com. You'll see a little banner showing up there. It has that text. And today, a couple of things. First off, I had a link for a book from Social Media Marketing Books about the top 7 tips for social media marketing. And that's some pretty good brain food there. It'll look like this when you get to the page. Social Media Marketing Books, it's got that redness on there. And then go down, make a creative plan, make the most of social media, etc. All the usual suspects are there. Give that a look and have that available to yourself. As always, like I've said many times before, the Geyer Cook Report, we've got a startup guide to give you an outline of how to get it started at least. We won't get you done, but we'll get you started. Okay? The next thing that we came across, and the topic today, we said we're going to discuss digital marketing, landing pages, and hashtags and more. That was the more I just gave you. The digital marketing reference I found from Pinterest, and I put the link in there to get to that page on Pinterest. And what is digital marketing? Well, it might be knowing how to do SEO, optimization, web design, copywriting, managing social media, taking care of analytics, and advertiser. Got that all? That's one big hat to wear to do digital marketing. There's a great bit of outline there. And so if you have a digital marketing person that you're going to employ, you might ask them if they've got these topics covered in their deliverables, the resources they can provide. And so, on that note, let's talk about landing pages. Now, again, I went into, I originally started doing all the research on Pinterest. But anyway, one of the ones came up from Inspired Magazines, inspiredmags.com. And this infographic that they've provided us is the anatomy of a high converting landing page. Now, if you're going to have a landing page, might as well be a high converting one, or go back to the drawing board and figure out why it's not converted. The 8 elements that you see here are all kind of in one shot look at it thing, and then each one of them is enumerated and listed here. Like the headline, make sure your headline's concise and clear. Visuals can convert better than text. The benefits, call to action, page tools, or the page fold. What's on the screen first? What's above the fold? What are the links? What's the description? Did you get testimonials? Do you have trust elements listed? That's some pretty important stuff, and I would encourage you to give that a look. The one of the things I forgot, because I'm human, right, is when you're looking at the elements here, take the time to get a pencil and a piece of paper and document how you go through this. Okay? Don't try to store it all in your brain. If you're like me, you're old and forgetful. It'll be fine. Um, Now I'm looking at it. I'd ask you to become a patron. Thanks to the patrons that make this site possible. The efforts that they have provided us with monetary resources to monetary resources. They're going to give us some cash so we can pay the bills. And there's that planning session guide I was talking about. And there's the show note thank yous. And thanks for being a patron is coming up number one. And essentially after that, thanks to Fraser Ramsey, thanks to Eileen Smith, thanks to Friends Just Chatting group on Facebook. If you go to the show notes, like I said, if you go to the GeyerCookReport.podbean.com, you can get the link that goes to these for today's date. And there's a whole lot of stuff beyond that, like the evaluation question, subscription link for Fire Talk to get back to this link and to share our content. There's all the links, there's all the things. Thank you for joining us today. We'll see you tomorrow for B2B Thursday. And on that note, I'm going to say those 3 famous magic words that I say at the end of every episode. Yep, you got it. It's a wrap.